Hi everybody, this is Fostering Senior Pets. I'm here with Sophia and Henry behind me. Today we're going to chat a little bit about some of the items you might like to have on hand if you're going to be fostering senior and medical needs animals. Most of these supplies should be given to you by the rescue or shelter if you're going to be fostering an animal that needs them. But if you're going to be fostering a lot of senior medical needs animals, or you're fostering for multiple organizations, sometimes it's nice to have these supplies on hand yourself, and that you don't have to give them back every time the fostering term is over. So these are some items that I keep on hand and I find really helpful for different animals in my care. It's certainly not an exhaustive list, but these are some tools that you can have on hand that really help with senior and medical needs animals. A few of the things not pictured in the video are pet stairs. So I have pet stairs for one of our animals, Kit Kat. She has hydrocephalus and doesn't have depth perception because of this. So she cannot jump up or down onto the sofa, for example. So we have pet stairs that help her climb up onto the sofa so she can spend time with us. And coincidentally, it helps with animals with arthritis. So we have mostly senior animals in our home, so this helps them climb up onto the sofa as well and reduces their chances of an injury. So that's one of the things that we have pet stairs for. And then the other thing I didn't show in the next clip is just that we also have a big white case that helps keep all of the medical supplies, extra things that we might need, and it just keeps it all contained, and I keep that in the closet so I can just bring it all out at once. I find that really helpful as well. It has little compartments and things so I can separate as needed. So you'll see in the next clip some different supplies that we keep on hand. So these are a few things that can be really helpful in fostering. You'll see a calendar there. You can record medications and when they've been given. Measuring spoons can be really handy. These are different bags that we use to contain medications for particular animals. General first aid supplies like antiseptic and vet wrap can be helpful. Nail trimmers are also very important. This can help with animals that have mobility issues, so it's really important to make sure your animals have their nails trimmed to an appropriate length. Medicine cubbies can also be really handy, keeping track of all the medications that you might need to give. That's a pill cutter, which I use every single day for Sophia. That's a pill crusher, which is handy for hiding pills in food if you're not comfortable pilling an animal. A cone can help you temporarily until you get to a veterinarian if an animal is licking or injured. I use a digital baby scale to keep track of weights on several of the animals in our care, including Sophia. That is a sharps container, which I use especially because Angel is diabetic. Ramp is also really useful if you're going to be fostering dogs and you need them to get in and out of the car. Pee pads are great to have around in case you need them. We've used them for Sophia since she has inflammatory bowel disease, and also more recently some urinary incontinence. Brushes, those brushes are really soft. They're soft rubber and they're great for grooming senior animals with delicate skin. Fluids are really great to have on hand if you know how to properly administer them. Different measuring spoons can be handy for medications as well. Is there something else you use? Let me know. Thanks for tuning in. I hope that was helpful in figuring out some supplies that you might like to have on hand. If you want a list of some of the supplies, I've included it in the description of the video, and links to some of the items as I can find them on Amazon. So if you want to buy them yourself, that's great. Again though, if you are fostering for an organization, most of these things should be supplied if they're needed for that specific animal. But I just like to have some of them on hand since I foster so many different senior and medical needs animals, and often for different organizations at the same time. So that's just one of the things that I like to have on hand. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or send a message. You can also follow along with Sophia and some of the other animals on Instagram at Fostering Senior Pets. See you next time.